trying to clear it. Gets by Foster. Could be a 2-on-1 early for the Knights. Bayani and Cole. Bayani fans on his pass. The blue line. Skates over the center ice dot. Now it's along the right. Trying to cut to the middle. Being slashed by Foster. He walks in. Good pass. Just getting shoved by McCluskey. Now going back. Pass from Godet to McCluskey. Trying to get in his way with Bayani. McCluskey drop pass. The shot is just over the net. Woods going to go up against Duguay. Woods pokes it by him just out of the Moncton high corner. Bayani lays up solid dangling, almost brought out by Tracy. Back in, odd man rush. Miller over to MacDonald. Shooting, saved by Bear. Puck's loose out in front. Taking through the leg to Constable. The man, he's going to try a shot. That one again saved by Bear. Down and go crashing into the board. Schwanier almost hit by Goulet. Foster sharp angle shot. It's loose. It's right there. It's on the net. Bay tries to hit MacDonald. Trying to take it out as Bayani. MacDonald still with it. Top of the circle. Trying to get the back door. Miller backhander saved by a Bear for MacDonald. He's going to get supported by Tracy. Man, sharp angle shot. Saved. The rebound goes up to the ring out line. Holston tries another. That occurred early in this game. Not much offense too far to say for the Purple Knights. McCluskey wins the draw. Makes the Knights move around. Woods, he shoots. Snatches it from Curvin. Harris finds the puck. With only one glove. Penalty going to be called against the Highlanders. Behind that, leaves it off for Tracy. He'll continue that way along the far boards. Escapes his own zone. Still with it through center. Through the offensive zone, making a move. And it's after a rough game played last night against LJR. Bayani walks in, shoots, saved by Louis. Where's the puck? Defensive zone, sauce bats up. Bayani and Cole, 2-on-1. Let's try it again. Bayani, Cole scores. He sauces one over to McCluskey. That's MacDonald rather with the puck walking his way in. Up to the blue line. Man shooting. Pad saved by a Bear. Into the corner. MacDonald trying to throw back out in front. Beal takes it. It's Curvin rather that. Then sends it to Tracy. Sharp angle shot. Pad save. Rebound. Where is it? It's going to be kicked out and taken by Saunders out of the zone. Trying to put that in front of Vale. And it could be a 2-1 for the Highlanders going back the other way. Constable with Saunders. Constable in the near board.
Hello, everyone. Sorry about the Christmas music in January. I'm working on fixing that, so you guys don't have to be reminded that Christmas is already past. Enjoy the game.
Shooting, score! Half of the third, walking in. Schwanier trying to get a shot off. It's left for, I believe that was Duguay with a shot. Colliding against Daigle was Keenan. And going back the other way. The Highlanders shoot, score! Through Miller. Over to Curvin. Curvin firing. Saved by Louis. He finds the rebound. Tries to put it behind. On net is stopped by Foster. He worked out of the zone slowly. In center ice he is. Makes a move around Tracy. Foster shooting off the cross. Ends up going to, I believe that's Woods in the defensive zone. Obe pass in the middle. The Highlanders coming in. Miller's lost his. Pinning up Warner. MacDonald throws it over in the corner. Tracy to the middle. One-timer. Cole. Block. The two number 11s going up to hit each other. Gillis and Saunders. Behind the net, Vale. Hit by Saunders. Up at the blue line. Cuts in. Now trying to cut around Cole. In the far corner. Man out in front. The shot. Duguay hit the corner. Flips it up against the boards. But the pinching defenseman, Leo Foster, comes up. In. Shooting. Saved by a Bear. And in the skates of Godet. Constable. Out of his own zone to Saunders. Saunders fires, blocked by Goulet. Another shot, gloved. Seeing he's got time, has to shoot it quickly, puts it to the front. Between the legs, Tracy. And back for the second period. Moncton High skating from right to left. Bernice MacNaughton the other way. There's a shot pad saved by a Bear. Hops off his stick, attempting to pickpocket him as Bayani and trying to pin him up against the boards. Foster losing the puck. Cole backhander, pad save, rebound is under the blue line. He's going to try a shot, blocked by the glove of Foster. Holston going to send it around the boards, out of the reach of man. Harris backdoor, one-timer, score! Taken by Vale on Godet, but put behind the net. Saunders first one there. Carson Saunders back with the puck from the pass. He gets taken. Godet trying to get back to Foster, went in between the legs of Cole. Foster sends one, glove save by a Bear. Will now be deflected back for Foster. Foster steps into the zone, fakes going back, almost loses the puck and reverse going back, almost loses the puck and reverses Braden Daigle. And puck will be cleared all the way down for Louis. Bayani coming up with quick shot. That will just miss her. Into the zone. Daigle almost lifts his stick, sends it to Constable. Constable unloads and shoots into the glove of a bear. That line, his pass is intercepted by Cole. Could be a 2-on-1. He sends it behind Tracy. He'll gather it off after it hits the board. Tracy's trying to put it to Cole. His shot could get it, now puts it in. Gonna win it. Constable trying to make a stretch pass to Miller. This is successful. Going 1-on-1 against Woods. Cuts to the middle. What a move, Draven Miller. Shooting, score! Face off one. Shot just missing the net. In front, it just goes over. Man trying to go through the legs of Harris. Now in the corner. A weak backhand pass and get anywhere. Miller intercepts a pass. A shot, save. And the rebound's in the slot. It's blue line. Tran backs up a little bit and then puts it over to the middle. Harris stepping in, being pressured, shooting, saved by Louis. Stepping in, being pressured, shooting, saved by Louis. Teal on the boards. There's Highlanders making a change and just getting on the ice is Holston. He couldn't keep Beal from getting the puck. Beal fires, scores! Trying to put it back to him. Tracy almost with possession, now gets it back after he gloved it down. Tracy to the middle, shooting off the mat. Cole works it out into the near corner. Pass out in front, Biani, shot, scores! Okay. Trying to put that to Cole. He eventually gets it, steps in the zone, looks for a pass, goes back door. The shot is just missing the net by Seth MacDonald. Go behind the net. Tran, he gets hit big behind that by Biani. Cole in front, the shot, score! Limited possession of the puck, puts it against the boards. Vale walking in, past Holston, but poked off. He'll get into the corner. Out in front, Gillis. Deflected by Keenan, hits the top of the glass and stays in play. McCluskey at the far hash marks. Moving in, shot, off some skates, rebound. Keenan saved by a bear. Gillis diving in to help his goaltender. Gonna be flipped along the boards. Foster, he's gonna try a shot. Blocked. Keenan with another rebound. And scoop it back up, goes to the blue line. Harris has some time, tries to make it dangle, but his poke checked off by McCluskey. 1-on-1 against Murray. McCluskey shooting, glove save. Handed into the zone. Holston, that passes up for MacDonald. MacDonald skates in with speed, leaves it up for Mann. Shooting, blocker save by a bear, and deflects layup against the boards at the Moncton High blue line. Goulet skates around the net, being pressured by MacDonald. Reverse. Wood's going to find it near the Moncton High blue line. Lose possession of the puck. Can be chipped out. Here in a breakaway is Keenan. Thomas Keenan shooting and over. MacDonald skates in, toe drag. Still with it. Shoots it. Just lifts it over the. Foster skates out of his own zone. Cuts to the middle. Foster coast to coast. Shooting. Saved by a bear. In a puddle. I'm trying to make a nice move as Biani before he's hit. Goulet skating up, being whacked by Saunders, gets through Holston and taken the other way. Face off one by the Highlanders. Constable shooting into the glove of a bear. To Mann, but was behind him. Now he picks it up from the pass from Miller. Mann into the zone, shooting. Where is it? A bear shooting. Where is it? A bear doesn't know where it is. It's on the side of the net. Purple's defense trying to take it out. Constable shooting, saved, and the taken back in by Holston. Murray finds it in the corner. In the far corner, Murray waits, emerges out of the zone before he's hit. Way. Owen McCluskey into his backhand, scores! Escape Tran. Biani successfully does. Back up to Obe. Tracy sees the lane, unloads and shoots off the mask. And trying to be Tracy trying to make a nice move. It's taken by Duguay. Another breakaway for the Highlanders. Duguay is shooting, clutch save. Missed. We'll go to Foster. We'll clear it down. Harris sends that one over and hits Obe in his own zone. Easton Woods gonna slip and fall. Now bring it into the zone is MacDonald, and he's going to this puck get out of the zone. No, it won't. Get that Schwanier. He's wide open. Hesitates and shoots. Pad save by a back the other way. Sends that over to Schwanier, who deflects that to MacDonald. Just 13 seconds left on the power play. MacDonald. Saucer pass. What a play. Going to McCluskey. Back 2 goals and have gone the momentum on their side. Now walking in is Foster. Foster goes around the net. Wraparound attempts. Save that. Backhanded into the middle. Saunders in his feet. Taken by McCluskey. Shooting. Save. And the rebound is taken away. Banking it off the boards. MacDonald finds it. Puts it in the middle for Mann. Nate Mann skating in. Shooting. And hits the post. Harris trying to go up against MacDonald. He'll send it along the boards. Warner trying to out-muscle. There's a shot from Foster. Blocker save. kept in by Goulet, who had a good sight on it. Well, that's Harris, rather. Harris to the middle, shooting save. Keenan, who he's had multiple good chances here this game, just none of them have gone to the back of the net. Cole skates into the zone along the left, shoots, Bayani scores! Missing in the net, Bayani sends it behind the net. Cole up to Obe, one-timer, pad save by
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's MBIAA Hockey League game between the visiting Moncton High and our Bernice, MacNaughton High Highlanders. If you please all rise for the pledge of our national anthem. Your officials for today are on the line, Jacob Gates and Anthony Richard. Referees for tonight, Scott Evers and Alex Verbo.
And welcome to another live broadcast of the Moncton High Purple Knights boys hockey. And tonight they play Bernice MacNaughton the second time this season. And the last game looked pretty similar to this one at the Coliseum in 2024, and these same two goalies were in net. In net for Moncton High is number 29, Rylan Abair. And in net for Bernice MacNaughton, in between the pipes, is the freshman, number 1, Mason Louie. As we get set to drop the puck, not in the lineup for Moncton High tonight is number 16, Ethan Curvin, currently recovering from a medical operation, and number 1, Elias Saw. There's a shot, they score! It's Nate Mann, 11 seconds in. Nate Mann walks into the zone, gets about to the ringette line, and fires one past Ryan Abair. It's 1-0 Bernice, 11 seconds into this game. So not in the lineup for Moncton High is number 16, Ethan Curvin, and number 1, Elias Sock. And into the lineup for Moncton High, a familiar face from last year, wearing number 20, is Tyler Warner. And for BMHS, not in their lineup tonight, is assistant captain number 3, Leo Foster. And drawing into the lineup is number 4, affiliate player Liam Furlong. So that goal will be credited to Nate Mann unassisted. Here's Obey in the middle. Stick checked away by Bishop. By trying to get possession. It's Cole who dumps it in. Gets past Tran. Constable gonna go up against Tracy. Tracy skates his way out into the corner. Goulet at the blue line, tips it right to the middle. Bishop leaving that one off for Mann. Mann stepping into the zone. Backhander saved by Abair. Trying to go back the other way is Cole, keeping it in the blue line. Just not actually is Brian Tran. There's a stretch pass up intended from Obey, deflected off a twig of the Highlanders into the corner. It's Constable backhanding it away. Furlong at his own ringette line. Pass through the center, attending to get that one over for Duguay. Here's Harris walking in with a shot, saved by Louie. And kicked away by Duguay rather. It's cleared all the way down. Murray finding it in the corner, rimming it around the boards. Gillis tips it to the middle, trying to get that one over for Vale. Goes a bit out of his reach, taken by Godet. Godet pass over to Duguay. Duguay skating around in his own zone, leaving it off for Godet. Godet going to try to filter this one out into the neutral zone, picked off by Vale. Vale steps in, has to dangle around Gillis. Going behind the net, picking it up is McDonald. McDonald makes a nice play to get around Curvin. McDonald skating out of his zone, accelerating to the neutral zone, flipping it by Harris. Stopped by Abair, almost get it right back to McDonald. Harris tried to get that one back over to Gillis. Dumped back in by Furlong, in the possession of Harris in the opposite corner of the Moncton High zone. Pass right to the middle, hits the stick of Curvin, and he'll dump it into the lineup to McDonald. Trying to clear that one out. Held in, almost taken by Beal, poked away from Tracy. Warner, Obey, into the middle. Tracy along the boards, intercepted by Saunders. Saunders almost coming the other way, hit by Keenan. Taking it away is McCluskey. Owen McCluskey skates into the zone, and he's shoved off the puck by Tracy. Biani hitting himself up along the board before he's forechecked by Keenan. Biani trying to get around the net, intercepted by McCluskey, trying to put that out for Keenan, and intercepted by Moncton High. Tracy going the other way, sends it off to Biani. Catches it off his skates, backhand into the middle. Just that one's way behind Cole. Keenan, cross-ice pass, tried to get that one over for Miller. Cleared all the way down the ice. Woods rimmed it along the boards. Harris battling, rims it against the boards, kept it at the blue line. In the corner, it's Schwanier. Keenan behind the net. Being shoved away by Woods. Keenan for Schwanier. On his backhand in the corner. Trying to shove off his man, then taking it the other way is Biani. Makes it by Constable. 2-on-1 with Cole. Biani shoots. Saved by Louie, standing tall in his net. Going around the net. Passed up to the blue line by Harris. Woods gonna have a shot at it. And that one's wide of the net. Tracy gonna keep it at the line. Keenan went up for a body check. Pass just out of the reach of Owen McCluskey. Harris circles back in his own zone. Pass hit by Cole and taken right back by Mann. Mann skates in against Woods and is poked away by back-checking George Vale. Harris cross ice for Woods. Woods trying to see Curvin out of his reach. Delayed icing. This one looks like it's going to go on Louie. He'll stick it away for Constable. Clearing it around Vale. That one will get around Holston. Taken by Mann. Deflected right for Miller. Miller skating up along the far boards. Miller cuts to the middle, trying to get around Woods. Poked away, there's a shot saved by Bear. Went about 4 minutes without a whistle, and at 15:58, stoppage of play. Great save by Bear. Purple Knights win the draw. There's a big hit along the boards, absorbed up by Curvin. Goulet playing defense this game around his own net. Skates back, looks for options, plays a nice pass for Curvin. Curvin to the middle, that one for Beal. Beal skating up with Vale. Beal firing, he scores! Alex Beal, his second of the season. Again, it comes against Mason Louis and the Highlanders, and Alex Beal will tie this game up. So Alex Beal, that's his second of the regular season. He has 3 goals this season, one of them coming, his first one in the Carl Ward Invitational in Sackville earlier in the season. Warner trying to block a pass. It's Bishop that sends it out into the middle. Beal skates in. Might have another try. He shoots, pad saved by Louis. Harris at the blue line. Has players on him. He shoots. That one's off the skate of MacDonald. He then carries it behind his net, pressured by Daigle. Makes a nice pass for Mann. Mann clears it off the boards in the middle for Bishop, who skates into the offensive zone. He's quickly poked off the puck. Bishop still keeping it in his own zone. Jammed against the boards. Cole in his own zone. That pass for Tracy. He's on a one-on-one. Tracy, toe drag release. Blocked away. Believe back checking there. That one looks to be Constable. Skating back in his own zone is Murray. Filters it out to Biney in the middle. Biney skates through center. Quickly poked off by Chouanier. Murray makes a great back-checking play, poking the puck off. A pass in the middle off the skate of a Purple Knight. Keenan shoving away at Tracy. Biney keeping it in the zone. Has Tracy with him, sends it to Tracy. Couldn't quite get a shot off. Defending that play well is Jacob Duguay of the Highlanders. A shot from McCluskey, hits off the dasher. Going to be caught and gloved down by Saunders. That's Keenan rather. Back pass. McCluskey backhander. Blocked out in front. Puck's loose in the blue paint. There's another shot attempt and blocked away by Obe. Pass knocked down with a high stick by Max Tracy. And will effectively have a whistle. There, won by the Purple Knights. Murray sent along the boards for Curvin, left off for Obe. Going to be kept in at the zone by Morrison. Morrison's then going to decide to clear it in behind the net. Rylan Abair stops the puck, bring it to a rest. Murray, pass for Curvin. He's getting poked away by Osborne. Gadet clears it down into the zone behind the net. Obe. First one on it, going to chuck it along the boards, past Saunders, keeping it at the blue ends. Good with a shot, blocked by the skates of Curvin. He's rushing back to get the puck against MacDonald. MacDonald wins the race by a mile, cuts around Curvin. Curvin coming to a stumble, almost did stop the rush from MacDonald. Morrison back to MacDonald. MacDonald almost turning over the puck, a good move to get by Curvin. Cleared in the Purple Knight zone. Obe being pressured by Saunders. Obe sends it around behind his net to be picked up by Cole near his blue line. Cross-ice pass deflected by Curvin and into the zone, so the Purple Knights have a chance to make some changes. Behind the net, picking it up as Constable. Skating above his red line. Hits it off against the boards. Intercepted by Goulet, who clears it into the opposite corner. Pass from off the boards. Bishop trying to take it, then cleared out. Goulet for Harris. Harris shoots it in. Steered away by Louis. Almost gave him a bit of trouble. Biani gives a little reverse hit. There's a shot from Goulet at the blue line. Blocked out in front by Mann. Tracy going to keep it into the zone. Highlander defenseman goes behind his net. Kept in by Harris. That one picked off by Constable. Constable trying to get around Tracy, almost knocked over. Then Constable steams right through Harris, picking up his Bishop. Bishop with Miller to Miller, just out of his reach. A 2-on-1 set up by Bernice MacNaughton. Almost worked to perfection. The pass just out of the reach of Miller. Then here's Miller picking up in the corner, sent to the front. Man shoots, steered away. Meanwhile, there was a big hit on the corner. I believe that was Bishop. There's Miller falling down in front. There's almost a big hit, just a stick of man flew out of his hand. Tries to center that in front. Miller hits it high with a high stick. Constable cannot touch it. It's going to be picked up by Tracy. Sent along the boards. Cole in a foot race. Cole pass to the middle. By backhander. Great save by Louis. Going back the other way is Ben Constable. Skating up with speed. Poked away by Harris. That's Warner, rather. The former Purple Knight from last year. Furlong keeps it in the zone. There's a pass attempted to Brandon Warner. He'll skate in with it. He's going up against Holston. Trying to pass that one over for Daigle. He now finds it, the loose puck in the corner. Daigle making his way around Holston, but then poked away by Schwanier. Out in the corner. I believe that was Morrison clearing out to the middle. Woods, cross ice, tried to get that one over for Beal. Constable trying to flip it out. Glove down by Daigle. He's shoved off by Furlong. Furlong trying to corral it up in the corner. Morrison. That pass he tried to get over for Duguay. Out of the reach of his stick. Going behind back to Purple Knights net is Obey. Got that around Schwanier. Daigle trying to leave it off for the middle. Here's Warner going to go up for a big hit. Was unsuccessful. Cleared back in by the Highlanders into the Purple Knights corner. Goulet skating around behind his net, being pressured by Jake Furlong. Goulet tried to steamroll right through McCluskey. Beal with it in the middle, cutting to his forehand. Almost shoved off by McDonald. Sharp angle shot, he scores! Alex Beal is second of the game. Alex Beal had been cutting in on the left on his forehand, was bumped off the puck, managed to get it just above the ringette line, just tried to throw it out in front, which seemed harmless. And this will give the Purple Knights a 2-1 lead coming down midway through the second period. So that's going to be Beal's third of the regular season. They've all came against Bernice MacNaughton. Cleared into the zone. McDonald being pressured by Gillis. Gillis shoved off. Keenan in a battle. Here's Gillis out in front, shooting just wide of the net. Gillis, he's one looking for his first goal of the regular season. There's Wood shot on a backhander, saved by Louis. It's on the red line. They score! Believe that's going to be credited to George Vale, who had found the rebound, and that's 2 Moncton High goals within just about 33 seconds. Puck was just being whacked out in front. It ended up on the red line. And right there, a free pizza for George Vale, finding it behind the back door of Louis. And we are going to have a timeout charged for the Highlanders. And here we go, back in gameplay action. 9:49 left to go in the first period. Recapping the goals, it first started off from Nate Mann of the Highlanders, and then Alex Beal struck twice for the Purple Knights, and just recently it's George Vale adding another. Skating back up quickly is Mann, leaving that off. There's a shot just by Miller, not missing by much. Tran trying to shove it to the net. Mann, there's a shot, he scores!
The high third goal is for number 16, Curry. By number 11, Lewis, and 15.
Nate Mann gonna get his second of the game. He's gotten both goals for Bernice MacNaughton so far. Has a shot right about at the right face-off dot and makes no mistake firing it past Hebert. Although Hebert, he had gone about 90% of it with a shot. Bar down, and he scores! And Zach Bieni with a quick response. Already 6 goals, and it's just a bit through the first half of the initial period. Zach Bieni walks in and sniped it with some surgical precision, making Moncton High grab their 2-goal lead back once more. Face-off won by Bernice MacNaughton. Bishop sent it to Tran, who sent that one over for Constable. Constable trying to make his way behind the net, being pressured by Bieni. In the center of the ice, Cole for Harris, sent off for Tracy. Tracy by Constable, firing, scores! It's Max Tracy joining in the goal fest, making it 5-2 Moncton High. Max Tracy's walking down that left side, took his shot, and just getting that one by the glove of Mason Louis. And it's 5-2, just 15, I believe that's 18 seconds after the goal from Zach Bieni. Skating out of his own zone is Beal. Sent across for Brandon Warner. He'll clear it in behind the net. Godet skates around, fakes one behind the net, goes more to the corner. There's Warner going up with a hit, took himself down with him. And a potential breakaway. Connor Keenan stepping in. Connor Keenan losing the puck. Some good back checking by Beal. Also, not to forget, potentially stopping a goal. There's Beal pass in the middle, try to get that for Warner, who poked it in to the offensive zone. McDonald finds the puck behind his neck, curls around Daigle, goes back behind his cage. Emerges out, almost poked off by Gillis. Needs to watch out here. Then sent along the boards, back in the Purple Knights defensive zone. Murray, cross ice. Sent that one up for, I believe, Obe, who had a rush of himself. Almost cleared out. Murray trying to pass that one over for Vale. Godet skates it out of his zone, trying to get by Gillis. Being shoved up multiple times, and the stick of Harris even getting up high at one point. Here's McCluskey coming in wraparound and turned away. McCluskey still with it out in the crease and sent away by Harris. Purple Knights clearing it back the other way. Vale skates through. Godet, not by Saunders. A good play to break up the potential 2-on-2. Curvin skating back. He sees Cole, who just hopped off the bench. Reed Cole stepping in, trying to get by Constable on his backhand. Just puts it to the side of the net, stuck there momentarily before it's picked off and taken away by Constable. Constable sent along the boards, then sent along the boards again by Saunders. Clearing it back up the other way is Obe. Bieni battling with Constable. He's at his Purple Knights blue line. Sending it in, it goes behind the net. First one is Saunders going up against Obe. Saunders, clear around, taken down right next to the referee. Furlong put out in front. That one's off the skate of Duguay. Pass up just under the stick of Cole. Could have been a potential 2-on-1 with Tracy. Bieni trying to make his way the other way. Taken away by Constable. Obe, chuck to the middle. That one just gets by Furlong. Going to be sent into the zone. Behind the net, into the corner now is Mann. Pickpocketed by Obe. And in to completely retrieve possession is Tracy. Left off for Bieni. Bieni skates a lap around his own zone before emerging through it out in the center. Bieni kicking it away. Bieni in with Tracy, trying to go short side, and a good save by Louis. Goulet keeping it at the blue line, cleared around the net. Bieni trying to find it on his forehand, but he's poked away by, looks like that was Constable. Skating out and into the zone. Here's Man with a shot, saved by a Bear, and he'll choose to cover. So it's 5-2, Moncton High. 5:35 left to go in the first period. So far been goals coming left and right. Behind the net is Harris, almost getting poked away, still gets through the blue line. He sends that over to his buddy Brandon Warner, trying to get past MacDonald. Harris in the middle, shooting, scores! It's Campbell Harris gonna join in, getting his third of the season. With a good give and go with Brandon Warner. He's going to rack up another assist on the season. That's going to be 6-2 Moncton High. Brandon Warner spinning around and doing a spinorama dump in. Behind the net is Holston. Overskates the puck, barely manages to get possession. Sent around, that's going to be out of the reach of Morrison. Beal waits, makes a nice stick handle, goes back to the blue line for Harris. Harris steps in, tried to get that over for Beal, and did not get much of his pass off, and intercepted by Morrison, who sent that up for Man. Man enters the zone, cuts to the middle, on his backhand, stops, moves to his forehand, shooting just above the net. Holston gonna try to keep it in. It's gloved down and sent away by Brandon Warner. He sent that to the middle, trying to get that one over for Gillis. Moving out of his own zone is Seth MacDonald. Skates right through the center dot and is poked away. Daigle gonna leave that one off for Tyler Warner. Tyler Warner behind his net, off for Gillis. Backhand into open ice, sent for Curvin. He clears it into the middle for Tran. Tran for Constable. Constable on the left side, pokes it by Curvin, sent in by Osborne. Tyler Warner making some couple moves before slipping and falling and regathering in the corner before he's hit by Schwanier. Tried to get that one up for Gillis. Here's Curvin now pulling it by Constable. He has a partner. There's a pass. Score! Ryan Gillis. His first of the regular season of the NBIAA. A beautifully played 2-on-1 from Moncton High. It's Ethan Curvin starting the play, chipping it by Ben Constable in his own zone. Skates up with it the whole way. And then sees Ryan Gillis and lays a perfect saucer pass to him. It's going to be 7-2 with 3:58 left to go in the first. Highlanders weren't even set up before the puck was dropped. Woods got that one up for Curvin. Picked off by Schwanier. Keenan makes a nice play to get around Gillis. Down, back behind the net, into the corner was Keenan. Tried to pass it up for Schwanier. Bringing that the other way is Campbell Harris through center. Moves past the Bernice MacNaughton blue line. Gets around one defender, then shoved into the boards hard by McCluskey. Highlanders trying to come back on the play. Curvin almost playing some nice defense, walking in. Still can't tell who it was. That's Connor Keenan making a good play and was now hit up in the corner. Gaudette keeping it in the zone. Owen McCluskey chipped down, sent away by Harris, taken by Schwanier. He then puts it behind the net and makes its way into the corner. Woods takes it from the corner and goes behind his net. Curvin to the middle. Vale leaving that one off for Captain Cole. He shoots, saved by Louie by his blocker side. Cole's going to trip up a man. And our first power play of the game is coming up to Bernice MacNaughton with just less than 3 minutes left. Reed Cole just getting his stick under the skates of Aiden Gaudette, sending him to the ground. And that will be called a penalty. So it's going to be a 2-minute power play for Bernice MacNaughton. That's Reed Cole, a 2 for a trip at 2:52 of the first period. Both teams have never seen the special teams today. Gaudette at the blue line steps in, shoots, just missing the mark. Man races to keep it in. Pokes it away off Bayani. Man steps back into the zone. Past Obey. Leaving that off of the blue line for Miller. Miller waits, scans the whole ice, then goes over into the corner. Saunders leaving that off for Godet to the middle. They score, or they don't. Bishop had thought he scored. It's under a bear, and it looks like that stayed out of the net. Judging by the reaction of Liam Bishop, he looked like he had just gone Bernice MacNaughton's third goal of the game, and the puck just ended up being under goaltender Rylan Abair. Face off won by Saunders. Miller, that's Bishop rather, shooting. A good save by the chest of Abair. And both teams not with many options for goaltenders. Both teams only having one goaltender in their lineup. Man for Godet. Godet in the corner to the middle. Miller shoots, and it's deflected above the net. Harris trying to shoot it away. It's Man with the shot. It's deflected up and high. Goulet going to go up against Man. It's pickpocketed by Miller. Miller around the cage. Looks for an option. Tries to go cross ice for Man and poked away. Not getting out of the zone is Vale. Miller pass for Saunders at the top of the point. Sent to Godet. Down low in the corner. Back up Saunders. Fires. Deflected just wide of the left post. And it's going to hop over the stick of Saunders. And that will give a chance for the Purple Knights and the Highlanders to make some changes. Man through center. Over to Godet. Almost poked away by Goulet. Goulet roughing him up in the corner before it's taken by Bayani. Bayani trying to skate around Keenan. Successful in doing so. Makes almost a loose puck. Nikita Kucherov move to get it into the Bernice MacNaughton zone. Chouanier left off for McDonald, taken by Tracy. With time and space, he goes back to his blue line. Obey fans on a shot. Luckily not going to punish him too much before he cleared that down into the Bernice MacNaughton zone. McDonald stops, leaves that one off for McCluskey. McCluskey being pressured by Tracy. Sent over. Here's Constable stepping into the zone. Shooting. A great save by a Bear. Then they score. Rylan Abair not knowing where the puck was off the first save. And it's going to be Connor Keenan stepping up with the rebound. So it's going to be 7-3 with 47 seconds left. 10 goals in one period. There's Obey. Tried to pass that one over for Cole. Cole does find the puck. Finds the offensive zone. Sends it along the blue line. It just gets out. Obey clearing it back in. Deflected off Holston. Taken away by Owen McCluskey. McCluskey steps in. Loses the puck but retrieves it behind the net. His pass goes over the net. Finding it in the corner was Keenan. Back McCluskey trying to send that out in front. There's a shot from McDonald to the blue line. Save. And the rebound still loose in the blue paint before it's captured up by a Bear. And we're going to have a little bit of a tie-up. Cole goes down. Multiple slashes going from Harris. He's going up against Owen McCluskey. And if we remember last year, it happened at this arena and on that side of the ice. Liam Bishop had ran over former goaltender Isaac LeBlanc Burke. And luckily no one hurt out of it with 15.8 to go. And recapping the goal so far. First it started off Nate Mann of the Highlanders. Alex Beal scored twice for Moncton High. Vale came in, made it a 3-1 lead. Nate Mann reduced that lead to 3-2. Bayani, Tracy, Harris, and Gillis all came up from Moncton High. And the most recent was Connor Keenan. Purple Knights clear it. There's a saucer pass from Tracy. Hits Cole. Cole in the side to Bayani. Did not get all of that one-timer, and that is going to end the first period. And an astonishing 10 goals just coming from that first period. Making it 7-3 in favor of Moncton High. And we'll be back 10 minutes time after the first intermission. Stick around. Moncton High, Bernice MacNaughton on the Moncton High Sports YouTube channel. And we'd like to appreciate currently 34 watching that first period. Saw a lot of offense starting. And multiple players looking for the hat trick out of the first period. From Moncton High, that's Alex Beal and Nate Mann looking for his hattie for Bernice MacNaughton. We'll see you in 10 minutes time. And number one, Elias saw there's a shot, they score. It's Nate Mann. 11 seconds in. The blue line tips it right to the middle. Bishop leaving that one off for Mann. Mann stepping into the zone. Backhander saved by a bear. Furlong at his own ringette line. Pass through the center. Attending to get that one over for Duguay. Here's Harris walking in with a shot. Hitting himself up along the board before he's forechecked by Keenan. Byney trying to get around that. Intercepted by McCluskey. Trying to put that out for... The other way is Byney, makes it by Constable. 2-on-1 with Cole. Byney shoots, saved. Then taken by Mann, deflected right for Miller. Miller skating up along the far board. Miller cuts to the middle, trying to get around Woods. Poked away, there's a shot saved by a bear. Curvin to the middle, that one for Beal. Beal skating up with Vale, Beal firing, they should score! Curvin to the middle, that one for Beal. Beal skating up with Vale, Beal firing, they should scores! Warner trying to block a pass. It's Bishop that sends it over to the middle. Beal skates in. Might have another try. He shoots. Pad save by Byney in the middle. Byney skates through center. Quickly poked off by Chouanier. Murray makes a great back. That's Keenan rather. Back pass. McCluskey backhander. Blocked out in front. Puck's loose in the blue paint. There's another shot. That one picked off by Constable. Constable trying to get around Tracy, almost knocked over. Then Constable steams right through Harris, picking up his Bishop. Bishop with Miller to Miller. 1-1 set up by Bernice MacNaughton. Almost worked to perfection. The pass just out of the reach of Miller. Then here's Miller picking up in the corner, sent to the front. Man shoots. Constable cannot touch it. It's going to be picked up by Tracy. Central on the boards. Cole in a foot race. Cole pass to the middle. Byney backhander. Lusky. Beal with it in the middle, cutting to his forehand. Almost shoved off on MacDonald. Sharp angle shot. Almost shoved off on MacDonald. Sharp angle shot. He scores. Alex Beal is second of the game. Cleared into the zone. MacDonald being pressured by Gillis. Gillis shoved off. Keenan in a battle. Here's Gillis out in front, shooting just wide of the net. Gillis, he's one looking. First goal of the regular season. There's Wood shot on it. Backhander saved by Louis. It's on the red line. They score. First goal of the regular season. There's Wood shot on it. Backhander saved by Louis. It's on the red line. They score. Believe that was a shot just by Miller. Not missing by much. Tran trying to shove it to the net. Man, there's a shot. He scored. There's a shot just by Miller. Not missing by much. Tran trying to shove it to the net. Man, there's a shot. He scores. No mistake firing it past Bear. Although Bear, he had gone about 90% of it. There's a shot, bar down. No mistake firing it past Bear. Although Bear, he had gone about 90% of it. There's a shot, bar down. He scores. In the center of the ice, Cole for Harris, sent off for Tracy. Tracy by Constable, firing, score. Warner, there's Warner going over the hit, took himself down with him. And a potential breakaway. Connor Keenan stepping in. Connor Keenan losing the out in the center. Byney kicking it away. Byney in with Tracy trying to go short side. And he sends that over to his buddy Brandon Warner. Trying to get past MacDonald. Harris in the middle. Shooting, scores for Gillis. Here's Curvin out, pulling it by Constable. He has a partner. There's a pass. Score for Gillis. Here's Curvin out, pulling it by Constable. He has a partner. There's a pass. Score, Ryan Gillis. To the middle. Vale leaving that one off for Captain Cole. He shoots. Saved by Louis. By his blocker side. Cole scans the whole ice, then goes over into the corner. Saunders leaving that off for Godet. To the middle. They score. Tender Ryland a Bear. Face off won by Saunders. Miller. That's Bishop rather shooting. A good save. Man for Godet. Godet in the corner to the middle. Miller shoots. And it's Vale. Miller. Pass for Saunders at the top of the point. Sent to Godet. Down low in the corner. Back up Saunders. Fires. Deflected. Just that one off for McCluskey. McCluskey being pressured by Tracy. Sent over. Here's Constable stepping into the zone. Shooting. A great that one off from McCluskey. McCluskey being pressured by Tracy. Sent over. Here's Constable stepping into the zone. Shooting. A great save by a Bear. Then they score. This was over the net. Finding it in the corner was Keenan. Back McCluskey trying to send that out in front. There's a shot from MacDonald to the blue line. Save. And the rebound still loose in the blue paint before it's captured up by a Bear. Purple Knights clear it. There's a saucer pass from Tracy. Hits Cole. Cole in the side to Byney. And number one, Elias. So there's a shot, they score. It's Nate Mann. 11 seconds in. The blue line tips it right to the middle. Bishop leaving that one off for Mann. Mann stepping into the zone. Backhander saved by a Bear. Furlong at his own ringette line. Pass through the center. Attending to get that one over for Duguay. Here's Harris walking in with a shot. Hitting himself up along the board before he's forechecked by Keenan. Byney trying to get around the net. Intercepted by McCluskey. Trying to put that out for the other way is Byney. He makes it by Constable. 2-on-1 with Cole. Byney shoots. Saved. Then taken by Mann. Deflected right for Miller. Miller skating up along the far boards. Miller cuts to the middle. Trying to get around Woods. Poked away. There's a shot saved by a Bear. Curvin to the middle. That one for Beal. Beal skating with Vale. Beal firing. They should score. Curvin to the middle. That one for Beal. Beal skating with Vale. Beal firing. They should scores. Warner trying to block a pass. It's Bishop that sends it out into the middle. Beal skates in. Might have another try. He shoots. Pad save by Byney in the middle. Byney skates through center. Quickly poked off by Chouanier. Murray makes a great back. That's Keenan rather. Back pass. McCluskey backhander. Blocked out in front. Puck's loose in the blue paint. There's another shot. That one picked off by Constable. Constable trying to get around Tracy. Almost knocked over. Then Constable steams right through Harris. Picking up his Bishop. Bishop with Miller to Miller. 1-1 set up by Bernice MacNaughton. Almost worked to perfection. The pass just out of the reach of Miller. Then here's Miller picking up in the corner. Sent to the front. Man shoots. Constable cannot touch it. It's going to be picked up by Tracy. Sent along the boards. Cole in a foot race. Cole pass to the middle. Byney backhander. McCluskey. Beal with it in the middle. Cutting to his forehand. Almost shoved off on MacDonald. Sharp angle shot. Almost shoved off on MacDonald. Sharp angle shot. He scores. Alex Beal is second of the game. Cleared into the zone. MacDonald being pressured by Gillis. Gillis shoved off. Keenan in a battle. Here's Gillis out in front. Shooting just wide of the net. Gillis, he's one looking for his first goal of the regular season. There's Wood shot on it. Backhander saved by Louis. It's on the red line. They score. First goal of the regular season. There's Wood shot on it. Backhander saved by Louis. It's on the red line. They score. Believe that was a shot just by Miller. Not missing by much. Tran trying to shove it to the net. Man, there's a shot. He scores. There's a shot just by Miller. Not missing by much. Tran trying to shove it to the net. Man, there's a shot. He scores. No mistake firing it past a Bear. Although a Bear, he had gone about 90% of it. There's a shot. Bar down. No mistake firing it past a Bear. Although a Bear, he had gone about 90% of it. There's a shot. Bar down. He scores. In the center of the ice, Cole for Harris, sent off for Tracy. Tracy by Constable, firing, score! Corner, there's Warner going up with a hit, took himself down with him. And a potential breakaway. Connor Keenan stepping in. Connor Keenan losing the out in the center. Byney kicking it away. Byney in with Tracy, trying to go short side. And he sends that over to his buddy Brandon Warner. Trying to get past MacDonald. Harris in the middle. Shooting, scores for Gillis. Here's Curvin now pulling it by Constable. He has a partner. There's a pass. Score for Gillis. Here's Curvin now pulling it by Constable. He has a partner. There's a pass. Score, Ryan Gillis. To the middle. Vale leaving that one off for Captain Cole. He shoots. Saved by Louis. By his blocker side. Cole scans the whole ice, then goes over into the corner. Saunders leaving that off for Godet. To the middle. They score. Tender Rylan a Bayer. Face off won by Saunders. Miller. That's Bishop rather shooting. A good save. Man for Godet. Godet in the corner to the middle. Miller shoots. And it's deflected as Vale. Miller. Pass for Saunders at the top of the point. Sent to Godet. Down low in the corner. Back up Saunders. Fires. Deflected. Just that one off from McCluskey. McCluskey being pressured by Tracy. Sent over. Here's Constable stepping into the zone. Shooting. And second period of action is upon us. Winning the draw is Bernice MacNaughton. Tran hammering it along the boards past Cole, trying to step in with Tracy. That one's taken away by Schwanier. That's Bishop rather coming up, hit off the puck by Woods. Tracy stops, hammers it along against the boards, keeping it as Constable. Makes a fake, cuts to the middle, shooting. That one's blocked in front by Bishop. Woods trying to clear it out of the zone. That one to be taken by Byney. Byney steps in just onside. A good job by Reed Cole. Miller on the board, trying to get that one over for Bishop. Man will not manage to keep it into the zone. Picking it up is Byney. Circling around before sending that one off for Woods. To the middle, just getting under the feet of Cole. Constable steps into the zone, shooting. That one just missing the net. Man keeping it into the zone. Harris steps out of the zone, sends it over to Cole. Cole steps in slowly, loses the puck, then puts it right to the middle of the net, but taken away by Constable before Vale could have a touch. Get around, we'll go up to the hash marks. Cole trying to send that on front. It goes to the blue line. Trying to step in was Woods, and it's taken away by Miller, who will then ice it. And a whistle going to be charged. An icing going to be charged to Bernice MacNaughton. So Lucas Obey and Owen McCluskey still in the box as of right now. Still serving their roughing calls. Face off, won by Bernice MacNaughton. Constable cleared around the boards. Taking it as Tyler Warner shooting. That one just missing the right post. Goulet skating for it as the puck rimmed along the boards. Goulet pass, tipped in the middle. Curvin sends it over for Gillis, just out of his reach. Gillis finds it around in the corner. It's taken away by Seth McDonald. MacDonald hammers the brakes, then puts it over for Godet. Cross ice, that one for Osborne. Osborne in along the left, shooting, and that one's deflected up above the net by a Purple Knight stick. Tyler Warner battling with Saunders. Saunders moves around, trying to send that in front off the stick of a Bear, and clearing it out is Tyler Warner. He'll go behind his net, being pressured by Morrison. Rimming it along the boards for Gillis. Gillis tried to lay a body check on Morrison. Tyler Warner behind his net. Waits, stops, tries to put him right to the middle, almost turns it over. Walking back in, Osborne, and he's stick checked off the puck. Gillis, that one, a pass for Curvin. Tried to cut into the middle and had lost the puck doing so. Curvin gets it back to the blue line, steps in, tries to do a windmill deke. MacDonald not going to allow that to happen. MacDonald into the zone. There's a player down for Moncton High. MacDonald in, spin around pass. And it's deflected out of the blue line. Morrison leaving that one off for Constable, who just got off the bench. Constable in the face-off circle. That pass blocked by Beal, and a whistle. Not exactly sure why. Beal looks a bit in discomfort as he goes to the bench. I'm unsure what that whistle was for, but we're going to have a face-off right outside the Purple Knights bench. That's won by Schwanier. Bernice MacNaughton defense in their own zone. It's going to be shot all the way down, and this one going to go for icing. Purple Knights going to get their offensive zone face-off. 16:59 left in this initial period. That was 10 goals in the first period. For Bernice MacNaughton, it was 2 from Nate Mann and 1 from Keenan. There's a shot that's just off the post, and it went up into outer space. And for Moncton High, 2 goals for Alex Beal, 1 for Vale, 1 for Tracy, 1 for Harris, and 1 for Gillis. Daigle in to take the draw against Schwanier. Won cleanly by Edward Schwanier behind the net. Constable gives up the puck. Taken by Cole. Blue line. Harris walks to the middle. Shoot. Scores. And there's Campbell Harris getting his second of the game. And that's going to be Campbell Harris' second, making it 8-2. There's a shot from Tracy, saved by Louis. And the rebound's still loose in the slot. Schwanier almost corralling it. It's Cole sending it outside the zone. Definitely not on purpose, intending to get it to Harris. Murray, that pass for Cole. Cole winds into the zone, shoots. Stick save by Louis. Cole going to try to put it behind the net. Biani trying to stick check MacDonald. MacDonald still with it. Pass had deflected off of Tracy and out into the middle. Murray, his pass off the boards, and Biani's going to be taken down in the center. And Moncton High is going to get their first power play of the game. Cole struggling to get the puck, going to be touched up by Keenan. And Moncton High will get their first power play of the game. Another accidental trip in the middle from Edward Schwanier. Frustrated as he heads to the box. So it's 2 minutes. Schwanier tripping at 16:04 of the second period. Tran trying to get it from Cole. Poked off his stick. Constable fighting with Tracy. Cole had it for a second before he was shoved off the puck by Ben Constable. Blue line, it's Harris. Try to get that cross ice for Biani, who's being pressured quickly, did not have much time. Biani up with Tran. Constable going around the net, hitting the brakes. Still with it, it's Ben Constable, and he'll fire it down the ice, almost taking the linesman's head off in the process. Harris down in his own zone, being watched closely by Saunders. Saunders then hit up against the boards by Biani. Tracy steps into the zone. Tracy shoots above the net. Rebound behind the net, Tracy. A good drive-by maneuver to pick it up. Sent to Cole. Bayani shooting, blocked by Tran. Bayani into the corner. Skates up, hash marks, goes back down low, sent to Cole. He's behind the net. Sent to Bayani. Midway through this penalty kill, Harris for Bayani. Trying to get by Tran. Cole backdoor. Shot from Vale. A good save by Louis. Vale to the blue line. Sent back in by Max Tracy. Duguay's going to find it along the boards on his backhand and clear it all the way down the ice. Harris almost miscontrolling the puck as he takes it out of the zone. To the middle, try to get that one for Vale. It's taken by Godet and cleared all the way down the ice behind the net of Iber. First one on it's going to be Miller. He works his way in slowly to try to get the puck. Keeping in his man to Miller. And a good play by Tracy to lift his stick. Miller then puts it behind the net of the Purple Knights. Harris in the corner. Pass for Cole. Cole trying to maneuver by Miller. Cole outspeeding him into the zone. Reed Cole stops. Back to the blue line. Tracy dangles his way past Miller. Out of the box comes Schwanier. Harris making a nice move. Shot. Trying to get to the 5-hole. And there's Cole digging a bit loose after the whistle. Puck is on the red line. There's Harris trying to get his third of the game. Draw is won by Bernice MacNaughton. Miller in with Bishop, defended by Goulet. Miller, sharp angle shot, glove down by a bear. Another quick whistle. Stopped by a bear. Got 13:38 left in the second. And it's currently 8-3 in favor of Moncton High. A very high scoring game. Dag losing the draw. It's in the middle. And it's Bishop barely not having a time to get a stick on it. Bishop sending out to the middle. Blocked by Goulet. And there's Miller making a drive-by right through the crease, losing a stick in the process. This time, face-offs taken by Moncton High. Harris behind his net. That pass up for Brandon Warner. And picked off by Mann. Mann rushing into the zone. Hits the brakes. Shooting. And I deflected off something and just went wide of the net. Constable sliding to the middle. One-timer for Miller. He scores. A strong one-timer from Draven Miller. Or that's Nate Mann, rather. Had gone 24, confused with 28. And Nate Mann will complete his hat trick. Out of the 4 goals for Bernice MacNaughton, 3 of them belong to Nate Mann, completing his hat trick before any Purple Knights. Harris barely going to keep it at the blue line. Beal, shot, saved by Louis, and a bit of an early whistle by the referee. He's one of a few Purple Knights looking for their hat trick. On the hat trick watch, it's Beal and Harris from Moncton High. They both have 2 this game. Schwanier in the draw. stepping up against Max Tracy of the Purple Knights. It's Cole in to take the tie-up. Murray, shot against the ice. Tracy picks it up, tries to find Murray out of his reach. Murray gonna try to put it to the net, and it's wide of the right post. Tracy for Harris. Harris for Tracy. They're both at the top of the blue line. Back down for Baiani, trying to make a move around Holston. Does, then loses the puck. Trying to bring it out was Schwanier, taken away by Tracy. Back down low, his shot is just above the net. And it will ride along the dasher all the way back down to the other end of the ice. Harris gonna leave that one behind him for Murray. Sent along the boards, trying to get that to Cole, and almost touched up by MacDonald, and no icing will be called out of that. Holston in the corner, going up against Baiani, and Baiani lays him out successfully. Some Highlanders giving some shoves at Baiani. There's a shot, blocked down. Baiani in the corner, trying to make it by Holston, then lifting his stick. Cole coming in, laying the body on Holston. Schwanier passing that one up for Keenan. Moving through center. Keenan cutting to the middle, being shoved off. And a penalty coming up for Moncton High. Touched up, and the game has started to get physical. Surprisingly, it's taken up till this point. And Reed Cole will go to the box. Looks like it'll be for a charge on that hit against Alex Holston. And here was the chance from Keenan. The Highlanders head to the power play. It's Reed Cole, 2 minutes for charging at 11:30 of the second period. The Highlanders 0 for 1 on the power play. They look to change that here. Goodette. Pass down low for Mann. Mann, who was tied up with Vale, manages to get up to Goodette. Goodette for Miller. Fanned on his pass. Dale unable to clear. Saunders shot. Rebound is another shot that missing the net. And it'll get by Goodette and will go all the way down the ice. Saunders taking it up behind the net. Pressured by Daigle coming in with speed. Braden Daigle still battling with Saunders. Behind the net, falling down his man. He'll get up and find the puck right next to his leg. Passing it, leaving it off for Goodette was Bishop. Goodette stepping in, getting past Obey. He ends up behind the cage. It's loose to the side of the net. Almost clear. There's a shot off the post by Miller. Goodette at the hash marks. Up for Saunders in the Moncton High zone. Mann along the other side. Turning around, making his way past Vale. Mann steps in, leaves that one off for Miller. Back for Mann behind the net. Out for Miller, one-timer. Just missing the net. There's a shot from Goodette again off the iron. The Highlanders making music in the first half of this power play. Tracy gets the puck just off the bench. Tied up with Saunders. Saunders makes his way behind the net before he's hit by Baiani. MacDonald finding the puck in open ice and skates up with speed. Seth MacDonald enters the zone, gets around Goulet, then a pass. A miscommunication with Goodette, and he passed it all the way down to his own end. Baiani with some good forechecking manages to get the puck. Baiani trying to slide to the middle. Tracy behind the net. Looking up for Baiani, almost off his skated in. 15 seconds left to go on the Moncton High penalty kill. Pass to the middle. Schwanier cutting along the left. Steps, waits, pass to the middle is deflected off the skate of a Purple Knight. Then there's a shot that's just above the net. Loose puck almost taken up. And almost shot in. MacDonald winds up, slap shot, they score! Looks like it's deflected in front. And Bernice MacNaughton now at the last 2 goals. They look to crawl back into this game. And it's gonna be Ben Constable that's credited with the goal. From an 8-5 game, very high scoring. It's just getting to the halfway mark of this entire game. Schwanier stepping in along the right, moves in along the ringette line. Now he was behind the net, being pressured by Harris. who hits him up against the boards. Shot from Constable is blocked off a skate. Strand going to try to put it to the front, and then it ends up going behind the cage. Gillis, pass in the middle for Vale, who leaves that one off for Curvin. Curvin and Vale with each other. There's a shot in and out of the glove of Louis. Behind the net, picking up is McCluskey. He sends them over to Schwanier. There's Gillis, who tried to lay up a body check. Did free the puck up for Moncton High. That's Goulet stepping in. Dumping it along the boards. Curvin steps in, picks it up on his backhand, and goes up against Tran. Tran trying to flip it out, was body checked by Gillis. Constable picks it up and goes to the other side of the net, being shoved away by Curvin, who was put to one knee. Tried to flip it out, blocked by Gillis, who tries to put that to net. Bouncing puck, a shot on Louis by Vale. And Mason Louis makes the save, and we're going to have another look at that. An attempted high flip from Constable is gloved down by Ryan Gillis, who had then tried to hit a bouncing puck towards the net, was successful in doing so, and Vale ever so close to getting another Moncton High goal. Beal leaving it off for Tyler Warner at the blue line. Cross ice, stepping it as Obe winds up and shoots. That one's blocked. Going back the other way is Osborne. That one pass over for Miller, trying to get by Warner. Successfully bodied off. Godet going up against Obe. They both try to hit each other up against the boards. Warner, flip for Brandon Warner. Brandon Warner stepping up on the right. There's a shot. Did not get much of that, and they'll end up in the corner. Beal tried to go up for a hit against Godet. Multiple players crashing up against the boards. Warner trying to dig it free. It's to the blue line. Tyler Warner with a shot that's just above the net. Almost hitting McDonald in the face. Obe cleared around the net. It'll get right to McDonald, almost out of his reach. Seth McDonald breaking out of his zone, coming up with speed once more. Seen this type of rush happen many a time, that it's poked away by Tyler Warner. McDonald pickpocketed by Tyler Warner. It ends up off the boards. Morrison unable to corral it. It's sent to Tracy. Tracy cutting to the middle, shooting, just missing the net, not by much. Beal hit up against the boards. Taking it out of the zone is Miller. Miller clears it in, patted away by a bear. With a strong pat, it ends up with Zach Biani. He skates up, is quickly poked off by Constable. Going back towards zone is Tracy. Cross ice, and we got a penalty coming up against the Highlanders right in front, touched up by Bishop. And we got a head contact penalty. And it looks like the culprit is Nate Mann. The Purple Knight's going to head back to the power play. At 6:54 the second, it's Nate Mann. 2 minutes for head contact. Tracy winning the draw to the blue line by Annie. Cross ice for Harris. Turning around, evading Bishop. Tracy tried to get that to Biani backdoor. He was on his backhand, so unable to fully corral it. Sent to Tracy. Tracy with a shot. It's deflected in the net. They score. And it looks like it'll be Reed Cole setting up in his office right in front of the net. Gets a successful deflection, putting one in the net, making it 9-5. The final score we had last game at this very same arena just a couple months ago. Goulet stops in the corner, tried to pass on for Tracy, bumped off the puck by McCluskey. Goulet fires it behind his net for Tyler Warner. He passes that one up, trying to get over for Cole, just out of his reach. Tran trying to shove it up against the boards. Checked away by Cole. Now with Tracy. Tracy in the zone, almost destroyed by Keenan. Tyler Warner doing a good job keeping it in the zone. Cole trying to backhand that one out in front. That one's blocked away by Constable. Constable then picked off by Biani. Biani circles around. There's a shot. They scores. And Moncton High reaching double digits, and the second period not even over. It's Zach Biani adding his second of the game. Multiple players looking for hat tricks out in this game for the Purple Knights. .5:59 left in the second period, 10-5 in favor of Moncton High. MacDonald skates back in the zone, pass up for Mann, takes that as blue line. Cleared along the boards, rimmed all the way around. It'll get back out of the zone, make its full rotation around. Miller, Bishop, struggling to get it into skates. Bishop will clear it behind his net. Obey, a pass that will hit nobody, and it'll go all the way back for Seth MacDonald of the Highlanders. Passing that off into the skates of Bishop, poked away by Vale, taken by Murray, sent to the middle for Gillis. Trying to get that one over for Curvin. Puck's cleared out of the zone. And now taken up by Mann. Mann skates in, makes his way a past Murray out in front. Tipped by Miller and not quite close to the net. Bishop in the corner. Pass up taken by Mann. MacDonald wanted a pass, got a pass. His shot is deflected by Bishop and barely missing the net. Bishop gonna try to stuff it in. Miller behind the net. Trying to get past Vale, and there's a whistle. We got less than 5 minutes left of the second period, a high-scoring game. It's 15 goals total, and 10 of them in favor of the Purple Knights. Puck can be taken out by Alex Beal. That one's taken by Constable. It'll just get by Beal. Taken in by Saunders. Cutting in. There's a shot. Barely patted away by a Bear. Going to be kept in the zone. Brandon Warner laying up a hit. Kept in Constable. Shooting it along the boards. Taken by Duguay. Goulet. That's Woods rather going to play the body. There's Daigle getting destroyed behind the net. It's shot. Knocked the bottle off. The Highlanders have thought they scored, and it looks like we're going to have a penalty call coming up against them. Or a penalty call for both teams, rather. Easton Woods going to the box, clearly unimpressed, accompanied by Jacob Duguay. It was a great backhander out in front. I believe that was Saunders popping the bottle off behind the net. And a bit of rough stuff happening in the corner. Although fortunate for Moncton High, that stops a goal. And going into the box is another Highlander. We may see a Moncton High power play, and it looks like Duguay has an extra 2. So we will see a Moncton High power play coming up for the next 2 minutes. We'll get the PA here in a minute. It will be quickly cleared out. A Bear leaving it behind the net for Biani. Biani leaving that one off for Harris, who makes a nice move to get around Saunders. He then sends that up to Biani, leaving that off for Cole. Cole steps in, stops, sends that for Tracy cross ice. Down for Biani. Biani skating around Holston, cutting to the middle, trying to pass that one off for Vale. Vale tried to go up to the blue line. It was intercepted. Harris can't hold it in, but does makes a nice pass to Tracy. Stepping out of the zone is Reed Cole. Tracy walks in, curls around as they try to set this power play up. Tracy in the middle, sees a shot, he scores. And Max Tracy gonna make it an odd at number 11 as he snipes it by Louis up in the top shelf, and he has his second goal. So numerous Moncton High players still looking for their hat trick. 3-3-3 left in the second period, and it's Moncton High boys hockey on the Moncton High Sports YouTube channel. Keenan cutting in and was taken away by Harris. MacDonald cross ice for Godet. That passes over to the middle for Owen McCluskey. MacDonald finds it back. He's pressured by Curvin. Seth MacDonald going up the left side, shooting, and a save by Bear. Face off, won by Vale. Clear around Tyler Warner. Gillis, pass to the middle for Vale. Vale hit by McCluskey, bringing it in as Curvin. Curvin fakes and shoots, saved, and the rebound's behind the net. Gillis looks to find it in the side of the net. It's cleared away by MacDonald. An odd sequence of events. Both teams not knowing where the rebound was. Chouanier clearing into the zone. Behind the net is Harris. Stopping. Eventually electing to go one way. Gillis passed through center. Knocks Chouanier down to his knees. Godet clears it in. Banked off the boards for Harris. Just less than 2.5 to go in the period. Tyler Warner leaving that one off for Vale. Vale left off for Tyler Warner, passing that one off for Harris. Harris skates up through center. Leaving that off for Beal. Beal walks in and gets shoved from behind, and that's going to be a call against Bernice MacNaughton. Looks like we're going to have a power play for Moncton High. The referees converge and talk about it, but going to the box is Aiden Godet. We'll show everyone again at what happened. Beal had been looking like he was winding up for a shot and is hit from behind. And there was a call for a slash and a charging, so it might be a 5-on-3 for Moncton High. Godet is told he can leave the box. It went in there voluntarily. Still going to discuss exactly what's happening here. 2:03 left to go in the second period. But regardless, there's going to be a Moncton High power play. It's just a question of how many. And it looks like Aiden Godet's going to go back to the box after he had just left and went to his bench. We have 3 Highlanders in the box and no Purple Knights in the box. There's 1 penalty up on the board against Osborne. And it looks like more penalties to still be put up, it looks like. And we're going to have a 5-on-3 coming up for Moncton High for 2 minutes. It's Jake Osborne and Aiden Godet both in the box for slashing and charging. So currently on the ice for Moncton High, looking for their hat tricks, Tracy and Harris and Biani. They are all looking for their hat tricks. Vale has 1, and so does Cole. So everybody on the ice for Moncton High right now has a goal. And the combined total is, I believe it's 8 goals right now on the ice for Moncton High. Cole steps in, is quickly poked away by Tran. Constable tries to pin up against the boards. Poked away by Cole. Cole looks for options. No shortage of them. Cole. Pass that for Biani. Had hopped over his stick. Biani steps to the middle. Shoots. And a good save by Louis. Behind the net, it's cleared along the boards. Up for Harris at the blue line. Harris steps to the middle. Waits. Sees Tracy. Tracy, Harris to the middle off the skates of Cole and into the glove of Louis. .131 to go. Second period of action. Face-off won by Moncton High. Cole goes behind the net. One-timer for Vale, and it's patted away by Louis. Bishop and clears it all the way down the ice. Stopped by a Bear. Harris goes behind his net. Stops. Jet sweep, leaving it off for Bayani. Bayani skates up with speed along the left, trying to outspeed Bishop. He does, and successfully has the puck with him. Shot out in front. And a pass from Vale. Looked like he could have had a shot. Tried to get that one over for Cole. Cole, his pass blocked by MacDonald. And across to the opposite side. Vale for Harris. Sent for Tracy. Back for Bayani out in front. Tried to get that tipped by Cole. Harris for Tracy. That pass behind Vale. And going to be slapped all the way down the ice by Miller. A Bear leaves it behind his net. Taken up by Tracy. Not very much time left to go on the play clock or the power plays. Tracy skates up to his forehand, scores. He goes coast to coast for his Hattie. And finally, a Moncton High player gets his hat trick, and it's going to be Max Tracy, and they will still be on the power play for 22 seconds. Tracy just cut in along that left side on his backhand, quickly moves it to his forehand, and tucks it in. Gillis cutting in the center, tried to dump it in. It's taken by Holston, cleared down the ice. Stopped by a Bear, taken by Woods. Woods trying to stretch his man, as deflected by Constable, and will still end up in the Bernice MacNaughton zone. Holston cleared on the board, still kept in. And that will be the second period. And a very eventful one, almost as many goals in the first as we did the second. 17 goals currently being shared between both teams. For Bernice MacNaughton, it started from Nate Mann, then 2 goals in a row from Beal. Vale joined in to make it 3-1 Moncton High. Mann made it 3-2 Bernice MacNaughton. And then Bayani, Tracy, Harris, and Gillis making it 7-3. Connor Keenan making it 7-4. Or he made it 7-3 rather to end off the first. Scoring first for Moncton High was Harris. 2 goals from Bernice MacNaughton in a row, being Nate Mann on a one-timer and a Constable slap shot from the blue line. And then it was all Moncton High from there. Reed, Cole, Bayani, and Tracy twice, making it 12-5 after the second. See ya. 10 minutes time. Third period, Purple Knights, Highlanders. And number 1, Elias saw there's a shot, they score. It's Nate Mann. 11 seconds in. The blue line tips it right to the middle. Bishop leaving that one off for Mann. Mann stepping into the zone. Backhander saved by a Bear. Furlong at his own ringette line. Pass through the center. Attending to get that one over for Duguay. Here's Harris walking in with a shot. Hitting himself up along the board before he's forechecked by Keenan. Bayani trying to get around the net. Intercepted by McCluskey. Trying to put that out for the other way is Bayani. Makes it by Constable. 2-on-1 with Cole. Bayani shoots. Saved. Taken by Mann, deflected right for Miller. Miller skating up along the far boards. Miller cuts to the middle, trying to get around Woods. Poked away, there's a shot saved by a Bear. Curvin to the middle, that one for Beal. Beal skating up with Vale. Beal firing, they score! Curvin to the middle, that one for Beal. Beal skating up with Vale. Beal firing, they scores! Warner trying to block a pass. It's Bishop that sends it out into the middle. Beal skates in. Might have another try. He shoots, pad save by Binding in the middle. Binding skates through center, quickly poked off by Schwanier. Murray makes a great back. That's Keenan rather. Back pass, McCluskey backhander, blocked out in front. Puck's loose in the blue paint. There's another shot. That one picked off by Constable. Constable trying to get around Tracy, almost knocked over. Then Constable steams right through Harris, picking up his Bishop. Bishop with Miller to Miller. 1-1 set up by Bernice MacNaughton. Almost worked to perfection. The pass just out of the reach of Miller. Then here's Miller picking up in the corner, sent to the front. Man shoots. Constable cannot touch it. It's going to be picked up by Tracy. Sentinel on the boards. Cole in a foot race. Cole pass to the middle. Bianni backhander. Klusky. Beal with it in the middle. Cutting to his forehand. Almost shoved off on MacDonald. Sharp angle shot. Almost shoved off on MacDonald. Sharp angle shot. He scores. Alex Beal is second of the game. Cleared into the zone. MacDonald being pressured by Gillis. Gillis shoved off. Keenan in a battle. Here's Gillis out in front. Shooting just wide of the net. Gillis, he's one looking for his first goal of the regular season. There's Woodshot on a backhander. Saved by Louis. It's on the red line. They score. First goal of the regular season. There's Woodshot on a backhander. Saved by Louis. It's on the red line. They score. Believe that was a shot just by Miller. Not missing by much. Tran trying to shove it to the net. Man, there's a shot. He scores. There's a shot just by Miller. Not missing by much. Tran trying to shove it to the net. Man, there's a shot. He scores. No mistake firing it past Hebert. Although Hebert, he had gone about 90% of it. There's a shot. Bar down. No mistake firing it past Hebert. Although Hebert, he had gone about 90% of it. There's a shot. Bar down. He scores. In the center of the ice, Cole for Harris, sent off for Tracy. Tracy by Constable, firing, score! Warner, there's Warner going up with a hit, took himself down with him. And a potential breakaway, Connor Keenan stepping in. Connor Keenan losing the out in the center. Bianni kicking it away. Bianni in with Tracy, trying to go short side. And he sends that over to his buddy Brandon Warner. Trying to get past MacDonald. Harris in the middle, shooting, scores! For Gillis. Here's Curvin now pulling it by Constable. He has a partner. There's a pass. Score for Gillis. Here's Curvin now pulling it by Constable. He has a partner. There's a pass. Score. Ryan Gillis. To the middle. Vale leaving that one off for Captain Cole. He shoots. Saved by Louis. By his blocker side. Cole scans the whole ice, then goes over into the corner. Saunders leaving that off for Godet. To the middle. They score. Tender Rylan Hebert. Face off one by Saunders. Miller, that's Bishop rather shooting. A good save. Man for Godet. Godet in the corner to the middle. Miller shoots, and it's deflected as Vale. Miller, pass for Saunders at the top of the point. Sent to Godet, down low in the corner. Back up Saunders, fires, deflected, just that one off from McCluskey. McCluskey being pressured by Tracy. Sent over. Here's Constable stepping into the zone, shooting. A great that one off from McCluskey. McCluskey being pressured by Tracy. Sent over. Here's Constable stepping into the zone, shooting. A great save by Hebert. Then they score. Goes over the net, finding it in the corner was Keenan. Back McCluskey trying to send that out in front. There's a shot from MacDonald to the blue line, save, and the rebound still loose in the blue paint before it's captured up by Hebert. Purple Knights clear it. There's a saucer pass from Tracy. Hits Cole. Cole in the side to Bianni. And number 1, Elias saw there's a shot, they score. It's Nate Mann. 11 seconds in. The blue line tips it right to the middle. Bishop leaving that one off for Mann. Mann stepping into the zone. Backhander saved by a bear. Furlong at his own ringette line. Pass through the center. Attending to get that one over for Duguay. Here's Harris walking in with a shot. Pinning himself up along the board before he's forechecked by Keenan. Bayani trying to get around the net. Intercepted by McCluskey. Trying to put that out for the other way is Bayani. Makes it by Constable. 2-on-1 with Cole. Bayani shoots. Saved. Taken by Mann. Deflected right for Miller. Miller skating up along the far boards. Miller cuts to the middle. Trying to get around Woods. Poked away. There's a shot saved by a bear. Curvin to the middle. That one for Beal. Beal skating up with Vale. Beal firing. They score. Curvin to the middle. That one for Beal. Beal skating up with Vale. Beal firing. They scores. Warner trying to block a pass. It's Bishop that sends it out into the middle. Beal skates in. Might have another try. He shoots. Pad save by Bayani in the middle. Bayani skates through center. Quickly poked off by Chouanier. Murray makes a great back. That's Keenan rather. Back pass. McCluskey backhander. Blocked out in front. Puck's loose in the blue paint. There's another shot. That one picked off by Constable. Constable trying to get around Tracy. Almost knocked over. Then Constable steams right through Harris. Pick it up as Bishop. Bishop with Miller to Miller. 2-on-1 set up by Bernice MacNaughton. Almost worked to perfection. The pass just out of the reach of Miller. Then here's Miller. Pick it up in the corner. Sent to the front. Man shoots. Constable cannot touch it. It's going to be picked up by Tracy. Sentinel on the boards. Cole in a foot race. Cole pass to the middle. Bayani backhander. McCluskey. Beal with it in the middle. Cutting to his forehand. Almost shoved off on McDonald. Sharp angle shot. Almost shoved off on McDonald. Sharp angle shot. He scores. Alex Beal is second of the game. Cleared into the zone. McDonald being pressured by Gillis. Gillis shoved off. Keenan in a battle. Here's Gillis out in front. Shooting just wide of the net. Gillis, he's one looking for his first goal of the regular season. There's Wood shot on it. Backhander saved by Louis. It's on the red line. They score. First goal of the regular season. There's Wood shot on it. Backhander saved by Louis. It's on the red line. They score. Believe that was a shot just by Miller. Not missing by much. Tran trying to shove it to the net. Man, there's a shot. He scores. There's a shot just by Miller. Not missing by much. Tran trying to shove it to the net. Man, there's a shot. He scores. No mistake firing it past Hebert. Although Hebert, he had gone about 90% of it. There's a shot. Bar down. No mistake firing it past Hebert. Although Hebert, he had gone about 90% of it. There's a shot. Bar down. He scores. In the center of the ice. Cole for Harris. Sent off for Tracy. Tracy by Constable. Firing. Score. Warner. There's Warner going up with a hit. Took himself down with him. And a potential breakaway. Connor Keenan stepping in. Connor Keenan losing the out in the center. Bayani kicking it away. Bayani in with Tracy. Trying to go short side. And he sends that over to his buddy Brandon Warner. Trying to get past McDonald. Harris in the middle. Shooting. Scores. For Gillis. Here's Curvin now pulling it by Constable. He has a partner. There's a pass. Score. For Gillis. Here's Curvin now pulling it by Constable. He has a partner. There's a pass. Score. Ryan Gillis. To the middle. Vale. Leaving that one off for Captain Cole. He shoots. Saved by Louis. By his blocker side. Cole scans the whole ice, then goes over into the corner. Saunders leaving that off for Godet. To the middle. They score. And just getting back for the third period. Even strength for now. A little delay, unsure exactly what. The Purple Knights are up 12-5. Ombri's doing on the most goals through the second period. Got to be at least for a while. And here we go, set for puck drop. Won by Nate Mann, almost taken away by Cole. Here's Cole on a breakaway, scores. And make that 13, 8 seconds into this first period. And another player from Moncton High who is close to his hat trick. And Cole is 8 seconds in, stole the puck from Aiden Gadet, walked in and scored. Woods hits that up against the boards, almost chopped down by Biney, taken by Mann. Mann enters the zone, being pressured by Tracy. It rides along the dasher. Biney being pressured by Bishop. Taking it behind his net, firing it behind his net. Off the stick, off the skate of Reed Cole, rather. Pass from Harris, trying to get that over to Cole, taken by Tracy. He's hit up into the boards by a man. Not looking all too shaken up. Harris pinches down, finds the puck in the corner and keeps it into the zone. Harris fanning on his pass behind the net, trying to make a dangle to get around Gadet. Now Bishop's going to get the puck. Potential one-on-one, potential two-on-one with an 8-man against Woods. There's a shot off the post from Bishop. Multiple instances this game where the Highlanders have become ever so close to scoring, and it clangs off the iron. Constable steps in, pad saved by a bear. Constable in the corner, going behind the cage, taken by Gillis. Woods rimmed along the boards. That one taken by Biney. Pass up for Tracy. Tracy all alone to his backhand and scores. And we're off to straight time happening in this third period. It's Max Tracy getting his 4th of the game, making it 14-5. And play still going on, still showing you the replay of Max Tracy going to his backhand and sending it top shelf. And announcing the goal to Zach Biani. Clearly Tracy on that breakaway. Irvin trying to corral the puck. Taking it away is Furlong. Going up against Obe. Taken away by Goulet. Goulet trying to send that by Duguay. Goulet backing up. Cleared up against the boards. Trying to get that one over to Curvin. There's Goulet laying a hit in the corner on Duguay. Goulet still making his way by. Pass. Holston. He sends it back from McDonald. Toe drags into the zone. Another nice move and then is taken down. Vale trying to get that one off the boards. It gets by Keenan. Over for Gillis. Vale then sees Curvin. Hits him on the opposite side. Curvin steps in. Walks in. Shooting. And that one goes above the net. There's Vale trying to get that rebound and it hopped over his stick. Highlanders trying to clear the zone. Curvin overskates the puck. Multiple players still overskating the puck. Beal into the zone trying to get through the legs of Holston. He's one of many Purple Knights looking for his Hattie. Saunders enters the zone. And just offside is Owen McCluskey. And still in straight time. The clock still keeps ticking down. Got less than 16 and a half. So already 2 goals from Moncton High this period, coming from Reed Cole and Max Tracy in these first 4 minutes. Slapping it back in for the Highlanders with Strand. Saucer pass attempted by Harris. Hits off a stick and will go into the corner. Taken by a Highlander defenseman. Picked off by Daigle. Just couldn't get control of it. Poked right out in front. Schwanier's right there to sweep it away. Schwanier pass up to leave the zone. Sent that one off for Keenan. Now stepping back the other way is Beal. Makes a nice little jump deep getting around Keenan. Keenan gave him a little shove in the back. There's Warner putting one towards the net. Cleared behind the net. Daigle. There's Brandon Warner laying a hit. Connor Keenan going after him. At the point, Tyler Warner. Going for Harris. Harris steps in. Shoots. Saved by Louie. And the rebound's right there. Brandon Warner trying to tug it. There's a shot from Beal. Another shot and an early whistle. And Brandon Warner down next to the net. Looks to be in some discomfort. And multiple chances from the Purple Knights. Somehow manages to stay out of the net. Brandon Warner getting up and making his way to the bench on his own accord. And again, there's multiple chances for Moncton High. It still is 14-5. A very high scoring affair. That's to say the least. There's Obe at the blue line. Shot blocked by Osborne, sent into the corner. battling for the puck along the corner. There's Obe with a shot that deflects off his stick and out of play into the seats. Tracy steps into the face-off dot. Almost wins the draw. There's Osborne. Flipping that one out. Trying it over for Morrison. Purple Knights quickly get the puck back. Just under the stick of Bayani. Stepping back in is Osborne. Cutting to the middle. Pass for Miller. Shot. Scores. And the goal scoring continues for both teams. Miller adds on for the Highlanders, making it 14-6. Not a scoreline I thought I'd ever see in high school hockey. And puck is dropped. Replay is still happening. It's cleared in by the Highlanders by Constable. Behind the net in the corner, it's taken by Harris. He backhands it behind for Woods. Constable going to try to keep it in the zone. It's taken away by Cole with Bayani on a 2-on-1 with Constable. Bayani trying to get that in between his legs. Woods going to keep it into the zone. Almost gloved down by Osborne. Constable going to try to take it around the net. It hit off the side of the net and managed to get it within his feet. Constable shot, not gloved by Harris. Miller steps in behind the defense. Miller shot, saved by a bear. Trying to clear it out is Bayani. He does successfully get it out of the zone. Constable managing to dump it in. Still going around the boards. Good at. Winds in, takes it, trying to get by Woods. Woods giving a bit of a hold, and that's going to be a call. Man, trying to get the cross ice. One-timer from Saunders. And it's saved by a bear and into the netting. So we're going to have a penalty coming up against Moncton High in a 3-minute power play. Going to come up for Bernice MacNaughton. And that's going to be a hold against Easton Woods. He's going to find himself back in the box. And in straight time, going to be 3 minutes, questioning why he's going there. Definitely a penalty, although not going to affect this game too much, it looks like. And still just going to call it a 2-minute penalty. And quickly cleared in. Going behind the net of Louis. Taken by Constable. In the corner. Making his way around the net. Passes that one up. Over for MacDonald. MacDonald cuts into the zone past Curvin. He stops and waits. Looks for options. And sends that one for Keenan. Back for MacDonald. MacDonald at the ring-out line. That one up for Constable. Constable cutting to the middle. Still up at the blue line. Pass to McCluskey. McCluskey lets one go, and it's saved by a bear. And the draw is won by Moncton High and cleared all the way down by Tyler Warner. Louis gonna leave that one off for MacDonald. MacDonald skating around. Looked like he was gonna drop it back. Still fakes. Ends up in the zone. Trying to get past Tyler Warner. MacDonald still within the middle. Has done a full lap before passing that one off. Over for Constable. MacDonald one-timer saved. And the rebound there. McCluskey couldn't quite get a stick on it. It's shot away by Goulet. Now a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Curvin with Vale. Curvin to Vale. And he misses the net. Curvin in the corner. Puts it up to the blue line. Kept in by Obe. Just 10 seconds left on the power play. Reaching the halfway point of the third period. Shot back in. Deflected by Keenan. Murray going to find behind the net. Shove Keenan off the puck. Power play is now expired. Keenan in the corner. Pass to the front off the leg of Murray. It's taken away by George Vale. He passes that one off. Work for Curvin. Curvin trying to make his way to the middle and trying to make a nice dangle, but he's poked away by Goodet. Going back the other way. Bishop. Pass over for Mann. Mann. Sharp angle shot, and Saved and turned away by a bear. Daigle rushing out of the zone. Here's Warner looking to come up with speed, looking to make a big collision. Murray going to try to get the puck that's slowing down behind his own net. Being shoved off by Godet. Bishop in there trying to pick up the pinned up puck. Daigle. Pass to the middle is taken by Harris. Harris skates up. Harris makes a nice move. He's in almost all alone and had just lost the puck last minute. Made some nice moves to get around Saunders. It flipped behind the net. Highlanders going to try to break out. Godet leading that off for Saunders, who leads that off for Bishop. Taken by Saunders, cutting to the middle on his backhand. Saunders put that behind the net for Bishop. Tried to put that out in front of his backhand and taken away. Brandon Warner makes a nice pass over for Harris. Was almost taken by Beal, takes down Constable. No hand goes up, and now we're going to have a hand go up. And touched up by Brandon Warner, and the Purple Knights going to head back to the penalty kill. Got just about 8.5 to go. And it's going to be Brandon Warner. He's going to get 2 for a slash. And Bernice being on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Man. Trying to make his way to the middle. Now makes his way to the far boards. Leaves it up at the blue line. Miller. Backdoor. They score. Not sure exactly who's credited with the goal. Making his way back in this Bishop. It's a 14-7 game. Constable just shooting it over the net. Finally passing it to Cole. It's in his feet, trying to get that one off for Tracy. It's taken away by Keenan. Purple Knights delayed offside. Constable waiting in his own zone. Tracy still not realizing it's offside before it's shot out of the zone. Keenan works his way in. Far boards. Trying to cut behind the net. Is taken away by Harris. By Annie. Off the boards, left by Tracy. Little give and go. Tracy gets it back, putting it behind the net. By Annie. Skating up towards the top of the point. Now cutting in, backhand save by Louis. Put behind the net by Owen McCluskey. Stumbling a bit there was Schwanier. Cole managing to keep it in the zone. Cole cutting to the middle, trying to shove it to the 5-hole, and he scores. So Captain Reed Cole completing his hat trick. Shoving it through the 5-hole of Louis. And 15-7. Looking more like a football score than a hockey score in this one. 2 touchdowns with 1 2-point conversion and to a touchdown with an extra point of Bernice MacNaughton. Woods in his own corner, banked it off the boards. They'll get by Tran, also get by McDonald. So 3 hat tricks in this game total from Bernice MacNaughton. It's number 28, Nate Mann. And for the Purple Knights, it's Max Tracy and Reed Cole getting hat tricks of their own. Tran keeping it in the zone. Put behind the net, Vale clears it around, gets past Harris. Almost taken up by Gillis. Woods sent along the boards, stopped by Tran. He backhands that cross ice. Stumbled by MacDonald. There's Gillis with a shot pad saved by Louis. MacDonald behind the net. Tried to clear, blocked by Gillis. Out in front, Curvin, one-timer, a nice pad save by Louis. Harris was pinching to try to keep it in, was taken by Furlong, then taken by Saunders. Saunders made his way past Woods, not with the puck, however. Woods sent it out of his own zone. MacDonald, that pass for Saunders. Saunders being pressured by Daglin. Harris before sent into the boards by Campbell Harris. Woods give away for the puck. Now stepping his way back the other way is Alex Beal. Got Brandon Warner with him. Alex Beal for his hat trick. Tried to shoot. Alex Beal scores. Yes, sir. And Alex Beal completing his hat trick from the first period. So hat tricks, they're present in this game. 16-7. One of the most craziest score lines you'll ever see, and game is still yet to be completed. That's me, Alex Beal's third. He has 2 in the first and gets his 3rd goal of the game in the 3rd period. There's Tyler Warner trying to hit his man and clear all the way down the ice.
That's Moncton High, 16 goals scored by number 8, Beal, 16-14.
Now less than 3 minutes to go. Clock still winding down. It's still in straight time. Cleared around the boards by Goulet. Held in by Holston. Bishop finds it behind his net. Almost hip checked by Harris. Bringing it out is Beal, where he shoved off the puck by multiple people. Brandon Warner walking in, faking, then shooting. It's deflected above the net. Beal struggling to keep possession of the puck. Holston backhands it off. Put behind the net, taken by Goulet on his forehand. That pass banked off the boards for Baiani. Holston giving away the puck, almost taken by Baiani, poked away by Miller. Bishop leaves it for Miller, who steps in. Miller, toe drag release, stick save by Bear and sent above the net. Get another shot of it. Draven Miller with a good play to step into the zone. A nice toe drag release. Like Connor Bedard, but it hits off the stick of a Bear and flies up above the glass. Get to the last minute of the half. Tracy wins another draw. Obey clear around the boards. This one's going to go for Cole. Potential 2-on-1 lined up here, but good pressure by Constable. Cole still with it, one around the net, sent out in front. Loose puck is taken away by Constable. He then comes to rest behind his net. Constable pass up for McCluskey. It had slid off his stick. Obey, cross ice pass. Sees Murray, then sent to the middle. Baiani stepping into the zone, offside as we get to the last minute of play. And currently 43, currently watching live. It's the last minute of play. Bernice, MacNaughton, Moncton High, a very successful game, a very highly offensive game. That goes without saying. 16 goals in a game, 3 hat tricks from 3 individual players, 4 if you include the Nate Mann hat trick from Bernice MacNaughton. Stepping back in as Constable, going up against Obey. There's a shot that misses the net, deflected on the way there. McCluskey put it towards the net, stick saved by a Bear. Murray leaving that one off for Gillis. Gillis tries to lay a hit on Constable. Murray finding it in the corner, hit by Constable, then he's hit by Gillis. Multiple players getting in a shoving match. Chipped back in by Miller. And that is your final score. 16-7. The goal summary may take a couple minutes here. Started off, it was Nate Mann from the Bernice MacNaughton Highlanders in the first period. Alex Beal got his first 2 goals back-to-back. Then Vale joined in, making it 3-1. Nate Mann then made it 3-2. And 4 goals in a row from Moncton High made it 7-2. Those goals were from Biani, Tracy, Harris, and Gillis. And to end off the first period, it's Connor Keenan that joined in for the Highlanders. And it was a 7-3 game after the first period. And after the second, it was Harris that had started it off for Moncton High. 2 goals in a row from Bernice MacNaughton, from Mann and Constable. Moncton High then led the way in the last 4 goals. Those coming on the power play from Reed Cole, Biani, and 2 more power play goals, both coming from Max Tracy. At that point, it was 12-5 after the second period. And then in the third period, straight time. So not too much time for goals. It started off with Reed Cole 8 seconds in. Tracy joined in, making it 14-5. And 2 goals from Bernice MacNaughton, both from Draven Miller, making that 14-6. And 2 more goals for the Purple Knights, making it 16-7. Those goals, Reed Cole completes his hat trick, and Alex Beal completes his hat trick. So hat tricks in the game from Bernice MacNaughton. It was number 28, Nate Mann. And for Moncton High, Max Tracy, Reed Cole, and Alex Beal. We appreciate your viewership and support on the video. This has been Moncton High and Bernice MacNaughton on the Moncton High Sports YouTube channel in the regular season. Next game on our channel, it's Saturday night, 8:15, K Arena. These same 2 teams duke it out for the last game Moncton High has for a little bit.